Have you reason to believe the girl will be incompetent? None at all. Agnes recommended her, Lucy said. I've offered her a month's trial before I make up my mind completely. Then perhaps you might give her the benefit of the doubt. It's not like you to be worried about a pretty face, my love. Robert came around his desk and sat on the edge directly in front of Lucy. Why do we even need a new nursemaid? We have 3 women in that nursery already. I don't want Ned smothered in petticoats. He is hardly smothered, Lucy objected. He spends much of his time with you, and he also enjoys going down to the stables and home farm with James. Still, Robert said, why add another maid? Lucy looked down at her hands, which were folded together in her lap. I thought you might have realized why by now. Realized what? That I'm increasing again. Good Lord, Robert stuttered. But you've been so well. As opposed to my last experience, when I was not well at all, Lucy asked, and Robert nodded. Grace says that every pregnancy is different, and that this time I may suffer no ill effects at all. I damn well hope so. But Grace is an excellent healer, and I trust her judgment. I hated seeing you so indisposed, Robert commented. When is the little blighter due? Just before Christmas, I think. Robert came over, lifted Lucy out of her seat, and sat down again with her in his lap. He kissed her cheek and wrapped an arm around her thickening waist. How wonderful to think that Ned might soon have a little brother. Or a sister, Lucy reminded him. Even better. He kissed her again. In all seriousness, my love, what delightful news. I haven't told anyone else yet, Lucy confessed. But now that you know, I'll probably speak to Dr. Fletcher and my family. If you are happy to do so, then go ahead. She cupped his chin. Are you really pleased? Why would I not be? He raised a dark eyebrow. Because Ned isn't even 3 yet. Which is why you have my full permission to employ as many people as you want in the nursery, so that you, my dear, don't wear yourself out. He smiled at her, his dark blue eyes full of amusement. Polly can't be that pretty, now, can she? Polly wasn't pretty. Robert let out his breath as the new nursemaid curtsied and sent him a very saucy smile. She was beautiful. Her hair was gold, her eyes were blue, and her skin was perfectly tinted, like a porcelain ornament. She also had the figure of a goddess. Good afternoon, Sir Robert. Right pleased to meet you. Polly smiled down at her small charge, who was building a brick tower on the rug in front of the nursery fire. Young Master Ned looks just like you. Welcome to Kurland Hall, Robert finally managed to reply. I do hope you are settling in well. Yes, indeed, sir. Everyone has been so kind to me. She sat down on the rug, presenting Robert with an excellent view of her bosom, and offered Ned another brick to add to his tower. Robert took the chair beside the fire and reached forward to ruffle Ned's hair. Good evening, old chap. Ned gave him a ferocious glare that reminded Robert rather too forcibly of himself, and returned to constructing his fortifications. He's a lovely little boy, sir, Polly commented. So polite, not like my little brothers, who can curse with the best of them. I don't think Lady Kurland would approve of that, Robert murmured. Ned certainly does seem to have a pleasant disposition. He glanced up as Agnes came into the nursery carrying a supper tray. Dark-haired, tall and thin, she looked nothing like Polly. Good evening, Agnes. How lovely for you to have your young cousin working in the nursery with you now. Agnes busied herself setting the tray down, and did so with something of a thump. I'm certainly glad to have another pair of hands, Sir Robert, what with Lady Kurland's news. Yes, another charge for you on the way, Robert agreed. I am relying on you to keep an eye on Lady Kurland. She does tend to overexert herself. Don't you worry about that, Sir Robert. I know her ways. Robert fought a smile. His wife did tend to be overly managing, even if she was often right about what needed to be managed. The nursery door opened, and Lucy came in.